Good evening, collective. Hi, it's me, Candy Kelly, and welcome to Tarot with Candy. I'm just about to sit down and pull some cards, and you know the drill. Right on, right? It's been a minute, and I missed you guys so much. So I'm here for a message for you tonight. Hope that you're well rested, well fed, your mind is clear. You might have had a little church today. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's ask God in all honesty to see the truth and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. We call for the protection of Archangel Michael as we message through this tarot read. What needs to come out? What's beckoning me to? We have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. So we have a real bitter, unhappy, cruel, feminine energy, very sarcastic, smart, biting, uncaring, critical, criticizing, judgmental type of energy here. Okay, so it's the Queen of Swords in the reverse. All right, let's see what the deal is. What is her problem? What's going on? Some type of truth is out here. This person don't want to see it, don't want to face it, but the truth is here. Okay, so no matter what they're saying, spreading lies, gossip, rumors, spitting venom, this type of stuff. This person is really, you have to understand, a Queen of Swords in the upright would be someone that's very intelligent, maybe even a legal attorney or something like that. So, okay, now she's in the reverse, so she's like in her lower nature. She's still smart, okay? Don't get it twisted. But she uses it in a real evil, controlling, demeaning way, okay? This would be an arrogant type of individual, okay? So her problem is that there's some type of truth out here. Okay? That's the problem. There's truth here. Justice with the Ace of Swords in the upright. Okay. All right, let's see what's happening. What's down in the subconscious, spirit, and thank you. Let us, shall we? All right, so somebody is sad with this Five of Cups, taking a loss. They're reaping what they've sown, literally, with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? This is this type of energy here is a gold digger. This is someone who wants reward without effort. It's usually a feminine energy. It's in the reverse, as you can see. This person is sad. They're taking some type of loss. And with the Sun card here, either they're sad and taking a loss because somebody's happy with the Sun card, or what they're reaping, what they've sown, and it's lit up. It can be seen, and it makes sense because remember, the Ace of Swords is out here, so there's some type of truth about this Queen of Swords, okay? About this person who doesn't want to do the work but wants the reward without effort. They're taking some kind of loss. They're sad. There's truth here with the Ace of Swords, and it's being seen. That's what the problem is for them. So it could have been a time when this person was able to, whatever they were doing, they could have had a lot of people convinced, right? But it seems that they may have been putting their time and energy in the wrong things because it's not coming through, and whatever it is, they're sad about it now, and there's some kind of loss. Okay, so these are all the actions that either somebody can see or this person's subconscious, okay? And it's being seen. We're not even in the environment position yet, but this is clearly being seen. And there's truth that can't be denied in some kind of way. That this person could have at one point was able to cover up. Okay, so what they do. Let's find out. Oh, what's in the recent past, Spirit? What was in the recent past? What's going on? Oop. All right, all these cards are just popping out. Well, whatever it was, they were trying to do it under the darkness, okay? This is a, what is this? Sorry, guys. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is a Six of Coin in the upright. So somebody's making something fair with the Six of Coins, right? For an Empress energy. Somebody's making something fair, and this person, energy of this moon, is either trying to hide the way they feel about this situation in the recent past, right? Or they're doing something sneaky around someone trying to be fair with a divine feminine energy, who's an Empress energy, who brings a lot of divine love and light and fruitfulness. It would only be fair for this person to be treated fair, but there's some type of emotions around that as well. So we know we're dealing with more people here, and we know we have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay? And also with the moon, they could be trying to hide something. Also. Yeah. And there's an Ace of Wands here, so there's some type of spark, right? Some type of blessing, some type of fire, some type of passion, something somebody really wants to do, right? Somebody really wants to make something fair for an Empress energy, right? A group could be involved. These people are dancing upside down with the Three of Cups in the reverse. They could have been part of something to cover up or try to make something unfair. There's a happy home here with the Four of Wands. There's some type of wedding, some type of celebration, some type of union around this Empress energy. With these coins, something's being made fair. There's fruitful, there's security, there's happiness, there's celebration, and the Four of Wands as well. And somebody can't create an illusion here, or their choices are taken away with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. But I feel that this illusion that was trying to be created was what was hidden in this moon card. It has something to do with somebody's emotions or lack of clarity around their emotions. Okay, so, or this good news, this blessing as well. The Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands here. All right, for some type of divine feminine with the Empress energy. Very beautiful, very warm, very caring, very kind, very nurturing, very loving. You know, Empress energy. She embodies all the queens, not because she's first, but because she's been through the most. She held up. That's why she's the Empress, not because the title is there. So you read deeper into this, okay? All right, so what's the action and intention that's going to be taken here? What is this about? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, so something's going the right way. Okay, somebody's being blessed, or they're in the flow, and it seems to be good. That's the action. That's what's going to happen next. Well, in the near future, what is this? Somebody's getting to work with a group of people here, or somebody's getting down the brass tacks. Somebody is getting it done. It could be a group of people, but it could be on your job. It could be work, because again, it's the Pentacles. But there's some type of effort, a creative effort even, for some type of gain. Okay, so that's in the near future. Let's get the cards out, then we'll clarify. All right, what is the lens this person's looking through? Let's read. It says, thank you. This person's having a hard time with the Ten of Wands. Somebody is looking at all of this as a burden. It's going to create a burden, or they're going to have a burden. There's something here. In the environment, this person is stuck, okay, with the Eight of Swords. They don't want to move on. They don't want to see something. They don't want to accept something. They don't want to maybe accept this burden. Who knows, right? Let's get all the cards out. What is the hopes and fears, Spirit? And thank you. This one jumped. This is a, sorry guys, Six of Wands in the reverse. So this person is unprotected, all right? And they're not able to stand their ground. That's probably what they fear, right? That they're not going to be able to stand their ground. And they're not protected of what they were doing or what they're going to do. The outcome here, Spirit, we'll see outcome. Thank you. Ten of Swords in the reverse. So it's going to be a painful ending. Somebody got stabbed in the back, betrayed. There's some type of painful ending. This is the outcome to this. All right, that's kind of brutal. So what's on the bottom of the deck? Hangman. Somebody's going to be stuck, just like this Eight of Swords. Forced to see something, and it's going to be painful. It's going to be painful here. Yeah. They're doing something petty. They're not paying attention. They didn't do the right thing. They didn't put the time and energy in the right thing. We also saw the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Here's the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So they didn't make the effort. They're not happy. This is a dysfunctional Ten of Cups in a reverse, where someone's trying to stop a happy home by doing something petty. You can look at it that way. Okay, you have a King of Cups in a reverse. This is an emotional manipulator, usually a masculine energy who's not able to be counted on. You know, he's emotionally unstable himself, maybe even. Yeah, and these illusions that try to create, they're not working because it's in the reverse, okay, around this situation. So somebody's forced to watch it with the Hangman here, okay? So we know we have two feminine energies here, and we have a karmic male as well, with our King of Cups in a reverse, who is probably emotionally manipulated or manipulative, insincere, not one to count on, okay? All right, that's that type of energy for that person there. Okay, so they're in this reading as well. Now, let's go ahead and clarify. So we do have a Queen of Swords out here, and there's some type of reunion in the reverse. Something is not coming together for this Queen of Swords, okay? Yeah, she's jealous. This is a jealous, biting. They're trying to keep two people apart, even with the reunion in the reverse. This is a jealous person, again, critical, very demeaning, criticizing, belittling, that type of stuff, all right? And this has something to do with love. It's because someone here has some type of love. Maybe we do know we have a Six of Pentacles and a Empress energy, and somebody making something fair. But there's some type of truth out here about this person's behavior. Okay, maybe the things they were saying. Yeah, they're haughty, arrogant. There's some type of truth around this person's in their ego about stuff. Yeah, they want you to be in despair, or that's how they feel, like they're in despair here. Okay, this person is a thief, all right? They want to steal something. They want to cause a misfortune, or they're going through one. We did see the Ten of Wands. This is the lens they're looking through. It's a painful ending here with the Ten of Swords as well. There's some type of misfortune. Yeah, this person is depressed about it. A friend could be involved, or they could use a friend right now, or they're leaning on a friend, or trying to get a friend involved. You're going to a friend about the situation, okay? Down in the subconscious, yeah, this is a type of feminine energy, this Queen of Swords in reverse, who does not want to work for it, okay? This Nine of Pentacles in the upright is someone who's independent and taking care of their own business. They don't need nobody. It's in the reverse. This is a user, gold digger, somebody who wants reward without effort, okay? They don't want to do the work. They just want the gold, okay? They're depressed. They're sad here, okay? And whatever it is about, it's being seen because the Sun card is here highlighting this loss, okay? What's the Spirit? And thank you. Can we get one for this Sun card as well? Yeah, a friend. They could be going to a friend, like I said. They're crying on somebody's shoulders, okay? Somebody that they know. Okay, they're going to this person with all these problems. They're crying on their shoulder, and it's somebody, but there's some type of truth. This person could be losing their home, okay, or their house is upside down. There's some type of truth, though, even though this person's going to a friend with these emotions. And, you know, since it's a Queen of Swords in the reverse, and we know they have that thief energy and that player energy as well, right? So they could be playing this friend, you know, playing on this friend's sympathy, right? But you cannot deny the Ace of Swords and the Sun card is out, so there's some type of truth here, okay? As this person just can't deny with tears. It could have something to do with a home. They could have lost a home. Yeah. There's some type of transaction here about a home. Okay, there's some type of maybe they're going to a friend for help. Yeah, there's a group of people involved as well. And something about a gift that can mean many things to different people. Let's keep going. What's in the past? In the past is we have an Empress energy, a divine feminine. Somebody's making something fair with the Six of Coins. And somebody's emotional about this. Yeah, it's sad. With the Moon card, they're emotional and sad about it, crying, because something's over. Or they don't want something to end, right? Or something is ending with a painful ending there. It's a thud. It has something to do with love. Not only did love come out, but the lover came out as well. It has something to do with some way somebody feels about this Empress energy. Okay. Someone's sad here. It's either the Queen of Swords or the King of Cups. Okay, just because this is feminine energy, you know, tarot is fluid. Remember that. But it's just indicating that someone's sad here. It could be feminine. It also could be a King of Cups in the reverse because we saw him as well. All right. All right, so something is going well for someone here, though. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Yeah, and a foe is watching this. Okay. This reality card here, this foe is watching. Okay, this person is fake, right? They're watching your Wheel of Fortune, though. There's going to be some kind of information coming out about your Wheel of Fortune and this gift that you're about to get. This person is false, okay? But even though they're false in the reverse, there's still some type of truth out here. So this person can't really be false because it's in the reverse, but they would be if they could. And they actually are, but it's being seen because the truth is out. It could be praying or praying to lower vibrational type of stuff. Praying the wrong way, right? All right. Okay, so in the near future, we have a Three of Coins. There's some type of group coming together. There's some type of effort here. Some type of gain with the Three of Coins. This money here, this fortune in the reverse. Somebody could be coming for somebody's money in the near future. They might want this person to take a loss. So this person could be taking a loss. This group together. Or there could be a gain there. Somebody is, that's all this person can think about. Or they're having a hard time processing them thoughts with their thought in the reverse, right? They could be sick as well. Yeah, because something's over. They're trying to stop an ending. Okay, it's something to do with money, with a group. It could. All right, there's some type of burden here. This is a lens. Somebody is expecting this Ten of Wands to be, yeah, this has something to do with a home, place to stay. They're expecting some type of burden, maybe around losing a place. It could be having to move. There's some type of burden around, yeah. There's a wedding here. Some type of burden around a wedding or marriage even. Yeah, this person is depressed about it. Losing a house. There's a group of people involved or could have been involved with this marriage. Some type of loss, some type of burden was created here. That's the lens they're looking through. And these people could be burdensome. They could live with someone and not be happy. You know, the house is upside down. It could be that too. People in the home, right? Well, oddly enough, love is on the bottom of the deck again. It could have something to do with a relationship as well. In the environment, somebody is stuck with the Eight of Swords. The outcome is the Hangman. They're stuck. Okay. What is this here? What is this? Thank you. There's some type of news that could be coming out about it. Some type of email, text message. Yeah. The letter being delivered. Somebody could trying to stop this information from coming out with this letter in the reverse, or this mailman in the reverse, about some type of transaction. This person's depressed about it, and they're an enemy. They're hiding behind a tree, okay? It could be an ex-wife, and oddly enough, the Queen of Swords in the reverse is the ex-wife of the tarot. Okay? This person could be involved. This person could be stuck. There's some type of information could be coming out about that. All right. We have a Seven of Wands in a reverse. This person, something here feels like, yeah, a misfortune. That's why you have this burden card, this Ten of Wands. There's some type of misfortune here. This person feel like they can't defend themselves. Seven of Wands in a reverse. Yeah, they were not faithful, okay? Somebody wasn't faithful or isn't to this Lord or this masculine energy here in the upright. Yeah, they're depressed. I mean, they're in despair. They're sad. They're depressed. They're in despair, right? About a marriage or a wedding, okay? This person is not experiencing, there's some type of burden here. There's some type of sadness. There's some type of regret also, but it's this person's actions as well. That's why you end up in the Hangman. Only you can see it. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but the horse got to drink it. You mean, you can't make somebody see it. The outcome is despair. Some type of, wow. Ten of Swords, some type of painful ending. That person is in despair. They need some help with this servant card. They need loyalty. There's no loyalty here with these fake-ass friends. There's enemies in the camp, right? And they're trying to end something, but it's over. Yeah, it's over. The Death card. Ten of Swords. Despair is a painful ending. And they're stuck. There's some type of surprise around money issues with this person. And they're depressed. And they could be praying the wrong way. Trying to stop an ending, but it's over. It's the third time. It's over. It's a gravesite. So, that's what that is, okay? There's some type of truth here around this Queen of Swords. She can't deny some type of loss here. Time and energy spent the wrong way. Definitely, I do see the Empress energy and the King of Cups. There's like other people, and even them two are like on the sidelines. This reading really is about the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is her reading. This is your reading, okay? Let me go ahead and pull a few more cards and let's just see what we can do to change the situation, or I don't know, give some type of healing, because there's a need to heal. Yeah, there is. But, let's see what else can come out of this deck. Dandy Tarot Oracle for answers, healing mind, body, and soul. What's up? Spend time in nature. Yay, I did today. It felt great. I think that card was for me. There could be a phone tap here. Somebody could be listening to somebody's conversations. Some type of conversation is being overheard by a phone. Deception is involved as well. Okay, some type of conversation where there's deception being... This person doesn't want to take accountability. Again, it's the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This energy doesn't want to take responsibility. They're not a fan of yours, though, right? They don't like you. No, they don't like themselves. Hell, who would? Somebody has to leave me the fuck alone energy. Okay, they want to get away from bad energy. Somebody around this group or in this group. But you who the angels love like their baby, this energy is hot for you. That's why you're coming out with this Empress energy. What else? This person could have blonde or white hair. Someone here could. They're slandering you. I told you the Queen of Swords is real malicious with that mouth. Okay? They're cruel. They're criticizing. They're biting. And they tell lies with the slander they say about you. But you have creativity because you're an Empress energy. And then you have hidden enemies within this group. around these people. I think you know who they are. Spiritual, high vibration, high vibrational. Creativity around the Empress energy. Could be a fire sign involved, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. And it's insiders, okay? Within that group, once again, there's a hidden enemy within the group. All right, so there's trust issues here, so look out. Okay. All right, so if you resonate with any of that, just, take the little goodies here that was given to you by Spirit around this situation, if indeed you are dealing with these people. And let me just try to get a healing card. I do like these healing cards. I like to heal. That's my thing. I spent time in nature today, and the butterfly just followed me all around. It was too cute. It was just too cute. I wanted to get a picture of it, and it kept moving. And I said, you know what, fuck getting a picture. Let me just enjoy the moment. Once I said that, that butterfly followed me forever in that park. It was too cute. It really was. Anyway. All right, Spirit. Holy Spirit, what do you have? A message to heal the situation all involved? We like a healing message that can help heal the soul, mind, body. Okay, so Seahorse. All right. Seahorse. Let's see what the Seahorse has to say. There will be ease and power as you move through the world. And the Seahorse is here to help you as he helps us, the mermaids. Look out for unexpected news. Unexpected new ways to travel. Okay. That could be for someone here. Plan on traveling. You may have unexpected travel coming up, which is always wonderful. I guess it can be. What else? What else, Spirit? Healing this message here. Floating above. Okay, so floating above. We, the mermaids, sometimes come to the water's surface to soak in the light and to breathe in the world of the air. It is time for you to stay above a situation, go higher, gain perspective. Okay? So that's some type of journey because you have a travel card here. They want you to go higher in this situation than what you're going through. Okay? Because this Queen of Swords can be very cunning, very biting, very critical. They have the gift of gab and intelligence, so it's easy to get people on their side. We did see the group card a couple of times, so we know there's other people around. So for you, beloved, I think that what it's trying to tell you, no matter what the situation is, with the light shining the way it is over this situation, you're being called to ask to rise above it. Just go higher and gain perspective. Instead of stooping low, go higher. Whatever that means. If that means you go to your prayer closet, if that means you spend time painting, if that means you like long walks, whatever that means to you, do more of it. Is asking for your energy and time right now. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. We saw the Ace of Wands a few times. It's always healing in a situation, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Enjoy your upcoming week. Be safe, be strong, keep walking in the highest of white lights, okay? Have that blessed anointing on your life. Okay? Peace and love.